Hello guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you will like the content, and if you like to subscribe, please do so by clicking the subscribe button below. Today we're going to take a look at why are people jealous of you, and we have 4 different piles. This is a general reading, so it should resonate for a lot of you guys, but if it doesn't, just leave it. Don't try to fit it into your story. And this is also a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, it should resonate in some sort of way, okay? We have 4 piles, as I already mentioned, and pile 1 is ruby. Pile 2 is sunstone. Pile 3 is tiger's eye. And pile 4 is this beautiful stone, SHIVA lingam. It has a very interesting story behind it. I'm going to tell it to you, pile 4, when we see you in your pile. Okay, guys? Choose your pile and see you there. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You've chosen this ruby crystal, which immediately tells me that people are jealous of your luxurious nature. So there is a way that you present yourself, whether you are extravagant or maybe flamboyant in some sense, and you are kind of special. You stand out from the crowd. Maybe you have a lot of money, maybe you have good reputation, maybe people admire you because of your fashion style. Who knows? It might be a lot of things, but you are special in some way and you really stand out from the crowd. You are getting noticed wherever you turn up. You cannot go unnoticed, okay? And I think a lot of people find you very lucky and blessed in your life, and this is what they not only admire, but they resent that you have the luck to be this person, the one who has this easy way of going in your life. Okay, it seems like you have everything sorted out for yourself, and you just amaze a lot of people, and the ones that are jealous of you actually resent you for it. But we're gonna take a look at the cards to go deeper to see what is it actually that are people jealous of when you're concerned. So, why are people jealous of you, pile 1? What do we need to know here? We have the bully. The light attributes are highlights your tendency to intimidate others, helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And the shadow attribute conceals deep fears behind verbal or physical abuse. So this is very similar to the reading I did on my creation channel regarding the same topic. But for you, pile 1, I feel that you are somebody who is very flamboyant, who is very loud, who is very noticeable, and people are scared of the attention you are getting. You're somebody who deals with criticism quite easily. You're not afraid to show yourself, to step out of your comfort zones. You're not afraid to show who you are, even though people might find it odd or awkward or maybe disapprove of you. You are still brave enough to do your own thing, to be yourself, to be within the norms or outside of the norms that society has put in place. And this is what actually the people that are jealous of you resent you the most, because you have the freedom to be yourself, to express yourself, and you are not afraid of other people's opinions. You're not afraid of what others might say because you did something, or you acted in a certain way, or you maybe wore some type of clothing, okay? You are truly yourself, your true authentic self, and you have the courage to be that in the fullest. And people who are jealous of you cannot do that, and that's why they are jealous, because you possess the qualities that they wish they could embody, but they cannot. Okay, let's see, why are they jealous? Why are people jealous of you? What else do we need to know? So we have wisdom. I feel that you guys are somebody who has been through a lot to become the person you are today. So it didn't come naturally to you. For a lot of you, you've had your ups and downs with trying to find who you are, to find the courage to show the world who you are. And I don't think it came, this way of being that you currently have, I don't think it came naturally for you. I think you had to go through a lot of battles, a lot of conflicts, and a lot of proving yourself to other people to be able to embody this person who you are now. And I feel that people who are jealous of you think it has been given to you by birth. But for a lot of you from Pile 1, I feel you have done your fair share of battles to really be able to speak up, to find your own voice, and to stand with authority behind who you are, to stand courageously for yourself and not be bullied into being something else or someone smaller than you really are. So I feel the wisdom that you have acquired through life allows you to really know when and how to really show the fullness of who you are and when to just show a decent amount. But whichever amount you show to other people, I feel that people who are jealous of you are still seeing it as a great deal because they can't be authentic, not even the slightest. So when they look at you, they resent you because they want to be you. Let's see what else. Why are people jealous of you? Pile 1. We have the camel. The camel will strengthen your endurance. Like I already said, I feel you have been through a lot and you have really done your fair share of arguing and trying to prove yourself to other people, and you have suffered enough and you have decided no longer. Okay, no longer will this be a problem for me. No longer will other people dictate how my life should look. No longer will I try to prove myself to somebody. I am who I am and I'm proud of it and I'm going to live it to the fullest. And that's why I feel you have no breaks, no blocks when you are expressing your true self because you've already surpassed them. And the people who are jealous don't know that. They just see you at your best, at your finest, and wish they were you. Let's see what else. Why are people jealous of you, Pile 1? We have Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And we'll take one more. Why are people jealous of you, Pile 1? We have the Shekinah, sorry guys. Sacred self. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So definitely the sacred self, this is your secret. This is you. You have found your sacred self, the most inner self, the most true, authentic self. And a lot of people can't handle that. And I feel that you are actually inspiring a lot of people as well at the same time to open up, to be themselves, to turn away from social conventions and expectations and just be themselves. And I feel that a lot of people who look up to you see you as an ideal that they're wanting to achieve, like an ideal person, ideal version of themselves. And I feel a lot of people idolizes you, but at the same time, a lot of people hate you because you are showing them how far away from themselves they are. So I feel you getting a lot of different contradictory messages. On one hand, there are people who are so supportive and look up to you. And there are other people who are just totally different. They would crucify you if they could, because you are showing them how far away from themselves they are. And it's easier to blame you, to curse you, than to really face what is actually blocking them from being their true self. So I don't think you are having it easy even now. I feel you have a lot of people against you, but at the same time you have inspired a lot of people to become better, to become their better versions of themselves, the true versions of themselves. And I think that you should just keep your focus on those type of people, because those are your people. These people have their own lessons they need to learn and experiences they need to go through to be able to be in your shoes. And they will learn in time, but I don't think you should waste time and energy on those people. Focus on the ones that you should actually influence positively, because you're already doing it perfectly. Let's clarify that with the tarot. Why are people jealous of you, Pile 1? What do we need to know here? So we have the Two of Wands. Very interesting. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Page of Swords. Yeah. We have the Three of Wands. And we have the Star. Beautiful. So basically, I love this Two of Wands card. Look at it. It's this guy with a shadow in the shape of a demon. And actually what I see here is that you have faced your demons. You have made them small. You have made them irrelevant. And you're just looking them in the eye, and you can laugh and say, you're benevolent. You're not harmful. You're harmless. I see who you are. I see what your needs are. And I know that you only need love, because without love, you have this scary way of looking. You are like a demon. But if I give you love, if I give you acceptance, if I give you understanding, you change your shape and form. And then I accept you as a part of myself, because you are a part of me. I'm not denying you as a part of myself. I'm accepting you as you are, with horns and everything, okay? And I own you. You are my part. And I know you have some good intentions behind you looking so scary. You're probably trying to protect me, or maybe trying to get something for me, maybe attention, maybe love, maybe caring, maybe support. Whatever it is, you are trying to serve me. Even though you look scary, you are a part of me who needs something, some vital need. And I accept you for it. And I will use the best that I can from you. And this is what other people who are jealous of you do not understand. You have made your weaknesses into strengths. And they are totally oblivious of how you did that. And how is it possible to do that at all? And they're so envious of that, Pile 1. Because you have won every single battle you have had. You have become victorious. You rose up from all the challenges, and you are still rising. Even though they try to talk bad about you, you still rise above it, and they cannot touch you. And that makes them even more jealous. And why is that? Because you are willing to learn, you're willing to explore, you're willing to understand who you are and why are you acting this way. And it intimidates a lot of people, because you are interested in the truth. You're interested in going to the roots of things, of what your shadow is. Okay? And you don't limit yourself to only what is visible. You go deep and try to understand the meaning. And this really scares a lot of people, because they are not ready to go so deep into themselves, into their identities to really understand what motivates them for certain behaviors. And you have already done that. You have decided to be a pupil, a student, and let other people who already have the knowledge and experience within the field that is troubling you teach you how to be the best you. And this is what people see a fearless you, and they are definitely afraid because they don't have the same courage to do that. And with the Three of Wands, it doesn't matter what life throws at you. You always go forward. You don't stay stuck just because you're willing to understand the reasons behind everything that's happening. And that's why you can be truly, truly yourself and not get caught up in some stories, in some dynamics that are really not doing anything good for you. And people are jealous of that. And we have the Star. I feel you have healed a lot in your life. You have come a long way from the person you've been in the past to the person who you are now. And a lot of people that are jealous of you have known you from that period. So these are people who have been around your life for a long time, and they see who you have become, and they are angry. They're resenting in terms of, this is not you. Do you know how you acted before? You are lying. You're putting a show, but it's not a show. You actually took all the masks you were carrying. You took them off so the real you can emerge. And this is what they see, but they can't get to terms with you managing to do that because they can't. They don't know how. And that's why they're jealous. Pile 1, this was your reading. I hope this resonated, and just keep doing you. You're doing amazingly, and don't let these people stop you for being your best self, because the world needs the real authentic you, not the false somebody else. Okay? Just be you. Thank you for being here, and I hope that I see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Sunstone. And what I'm immediately getting from the Sunstone is that you are a very caring person, very warm, very intuitive, and you are a great empath. I feel that you feel people quite easily. You can quite easily discern what people are feeling, what are they thinking, what they are going through currently in their lives. And you have this special way of bonding with everybody. It's like you have an ability to find the correct words for each person you encounter and to really connect with them on some level, on the level they're currently at. And I feel that this ability of yours is quite a talent. And a lot of people are envious and jealous because you have it and they don't. But let's pull out the cards to see in more detail, why are people jealous of you and how does it have to do with the information I just got from the Sunstone. So Pile 2. Well, why are people jealous of you? What do we need to know? Why are they jealous of you? So we have Midas, Miser, liked attributes, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Oh God, I love this. Delight in sharing life's riches. We have the shadow attributes, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. So this is like the Midas touch. So whatever you touch, you turn to gold. And I have to tell you, Pal, too, this is one of the affirmations I usually use for myself because sometimes I feel that everything I touch, I turn to gold. The story about Midas does have a shadow to it, though, okay? If you know the story, then you know that Midas even turned people into gold, and that created a bit of problem for him. If you are interested in the story, you can always Google it, and I'm going to share everything now. But when it comes to you, I feel that you can actually make everything out of anything or everything out of nothing. So in terms of connections, I feel that you can talk to basically anybody and really get to the bottom of what's happening with them. You can find a language that they understand. You can find a way to reach out to them so they can feel connected and understood, so that they can open up to you. I see a lot of green color here, which immediately reminds me of the heart chakra, the fourth chakra, which has to do with the color green, which has to do with unconditional love, and which has to do with trusting and believing in life. And miracles, of course, because our heart is the connection between the upper chakras and the lower chakras. And without the heart, we wouldn't have this balance between the material and spiritual world. And I feel that you are so good at this, at connecting material with spiritual. That is absolutely amazing. It's a talent that is so rare in people, and it should be dealt with carefully. If some of you are very influential and successful in business, it's because you do have the Midas touch. Whatever you turn your attention to, whatever you take into possession, you make something out of it. You are somebody who will see an opportunity where everybody else sees obstacles. You'll be somebody who when a problem appears, you will see several solutions that will benefit not only you, but everybody else around you. So definitely you could take a piece of garbage and make it into something useful. And everybody will be shocked. How? Why? Is it even possible? No way, okay? You are that type of a person. And this is so special that you get a lot of envy from many people of you. I feel that if you are somebody who works in an environment that you have a lot of colleagues, or maybe you have to be, maybe you're a seller and then you have to, at the end of the month, produce a certain number of sales. I feel that your surroundings, your colleagues, are actually very envious of you because you manage to do things none of them can. And they are really wanting to pick your brain on how you are able to do this. So I see they're very competitive towards you because they think you have an ability that is hidden from them and that only you possess. And they are actually fighting with you, not directly, not openly, but it's like secretive. They're doing this behind your back, but they can't touch you, pal, too, because you do have the Midas touch. Whatever you do, it gives results, okay? And they're baffled by this. They don't understand how you do this. Let's see what else. Why are people jealous of you, pal, too? We have questioning your beliefs. I feel that you are somebody, as I already said, you can connect with people quite easily. It's because you put yourself in their shoes. You get down to their level or go up to their level. So you are able to imagine how it would be if you were in their shoes, if you were them. And this is the ability that allows you to connect with everybody. And that's why you get results. That's why you get so many connections. That's why you are so well known. That's why people feel something when they meet you. There's an instant connection. Because you are able to put your own beliefs, your own ego, your own point of view aside and take on the point of view of the person you're addressing to. And I feel this is really a unique talent, and this is what stands you apart from everybody else. This is why you stand apart from everybody else. You're special in this way, and everybody's baffled by it. And they would like to do the same, but they just can't. They don't have this ability that you have. Let's see what else. We have the salmon. The salmon will help you to mature emotionally and to finalize emotional processes. So definitely when it comes to your emotions, as I already said, you are able to put your own emotions aside, your own beliefs aside, and to really connect with the person that's in front of you, to feel what they feel, to see what they see, to hear what they hear, to experience what they are experiencing. So you're like a chameleon. You can adapt to everybody and anything, okay? And because you can do that, people have a tendency to trust you more than other people, to open up to you more than other people, to ask you for help more than they would ask for help other people. So you really enjoy the trustworthiness people give you, even though they have just met you, because they feel you are alike, like you are the same, like you understand them. And I feel you have great emotional intelligence, Paul, too. This is what I'm getting actually here. You have this great understanding of emotional intelligence. Let's see what else. Why are people jealous of you, Paul, too? We have Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. And we'll take one more. Why are people jealous of you, Pile 2? We have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. So with these two cards, I see that you are able to do something that a lot of people are reluctant to do, and that is to walk your own path. So if everybody else says things have to be done a certain way and you don't feel like it's a good thing, you'll do it your way, not the way everybody else is doing. And you're ready to take the heat, ready to take the consequences of that path and everything it will bring to you. But ironically, it brings only good things. Why? Because you're connected. You are grounded. You're connected to Gaia, to feminine earthly energy, to your intuition, and you trust your gut, you trust your intuition. And intuition is the thing that connects you to other people, because through your emotional intelligence, or better say emotional body, you can easily feel what the situation is, where the person is, and what your next step should be. And because of this connection, you are always rewarded with results. Because Gaia, so groundedness, always brings physical results. And this is what people around you see, and they're jealous of it because they would like to do the same. Let's clarify that. Why are people jealous of you, Pile 2? What else we need to know here? So we have 9 of Pentacles. Like I said, you get results. You just know that if you choose a path, it's your path and it will give you the most results. If you took some other people's paths and it didn't feel good, you know you will end up without results in the end. And that's why you're always surrounded with luxury, with a lot of things, a lot of possessions, a lot of people. So you have an abundance around you. And it's because you dare to listen to your own intuition, to follow your path. And it always leads you to success. Let's see what else. Why are they jealous of you? We have 7 of Swords. Yeah. They feel, so the people who are jealous of you, they would like to say, or they usually say, that you are two-faced, that you always wear a mask, that you don't show your true personality. But that's just their point of view on what you are doing. As I already said, you are very good at adapting to the people you meet, to come to their level and meet them where they are. And this is what serves you enormously. And the people who are jealous of that will call you a faker, call you a liar, call you two-faced, because they don't understand what you are actually doing here. So if you talk to an elderly person You will change the way you behave so that that person can feel connected to you. It will not be the true you, who you really are, but it will be a part of you who can connect with that type of a person, with that elderly person. And maybe you personally don't really enjoy spending time with elderly, but because you are doing so, the people who are jealous of you will say you were wearing a mask, you're a liar, you're deceiving this person, but it is not true. It's just their point of view. You're actually doing the opposite. You're trying to find a bridge, to build a bridge of communication and trust between you and that person. It doesn't matter whether you truly want to spend your time with those type of people, but it is necessary for you in some way at that particular moment. So you will do it because you know it will benefit both sides. So you're not doing it to exploit the other side. You're doing it to build trust. And that's why your haters will say you are not showing your true self, because they don't understand what you're doing. And because they don't understand what you're doing, they can never get the same results as you, pal, too. Remember that. So let them talk, let them judge, let them do whatever they do, and you do you. You be who you are and do the best you can with your ability that has been given to you. Let's see what else. We have the Queen of Pentacles, like I said. So results, because you are somebody who nourishes everything that takes in your hands, you always get results because you take care of everything you turn your attention to. You're not doing anything superficial. You're always giving your best into the things you are doing. You're really giving all you have into it. And the results then must follow. They must follow. You have a lot of riches. That's what I see here. Whether that's financial, material, spiritual, emotional, mental, or just relationships, riches. It's what you have, and people are jealous of that. What else? We have the Six of Wands. Of course, we have the Six of Wands because you guys, you, my dear pile 2, are a success. You cannot fail. With this talent and emotional intelligence, you cannot fail. Even if you fail, you will not see that as failure. You will see that as an experience and learn from it and grow from it. And that's why you'll always be on the throne, on top. And everybody else will be behind you. Remember that. Let's see what else. We have the Three of Swords. So I'm definitely seeing here that everything you do kind of involves a lot of people. So whatever you do, whatever your way of showing this this dynamic that is here presents itself into your life, it involves a lot of people. And because it involves a lot of people, there are a lot of points of views on what you're doing. And for some people, it does cause pain. It does inflict pain. But that is not your responsibility. Your only responsibility is to know whether you're doing something in a fair way or you're exploiting the situation. And that is your responsibility. Everything else beyond that does not concern you. Don't get caught up in other people's drama, in other people's deceptions, in other people's insecurities when they look at you. You don't have to answer to anybody. If you're doing this from a pure heart and with good intentions, it's not your responsibility for the way that other people feel about themselves when they look at you. Because I feel that some of you might carry some guilt when they see that other people are affected by your talent here, and you shouldn't do that. These people have to get their things in order. It's not your responsibility to do that. You only need to be yourself here. If you have good intentions, there's no need to think about this. If you have done somebody wrong or mistreat somebody, then this should be reconsidered and taken care of in the right way. But if not, just try to put it behind you. Don't even give it a second thought. It's not worth your time, pile 2. Okay, that was your reading, pile 2. I hope it resonated. I hope you continue with the Midas touch. I feel that it does bring a lot of abundance to your life. So if you are this type of a person, I think you're blessed in a way, and I feel you should use that and use the most of it. Thank you for being here, and see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Tiger's Eye. And what I'm immediately getting from this crystal is that you have an enormous amount of courage, you have stamina, you have decisiveness, and you have great focus. So I feel that once you set your mind onto something, you achieve it. So you're a goal-getter, okay? You set high goals for yourself, and then you achieve it. You achieve them with ease. And I feel that people are looking at you and they're envious because you're just evolving, you're progressing, you're leveling up, and they're staying at the same level, okay? So you're somebody who is very decisive. You make bold choices and you move forward in life. And everybody else who's jealous can't wrap their heads around it, how you're able to do it. But let's take oracle cards to start a reading to see how this ties in with the Tiger's Eye. So, pile 3, why are people jealous of you? What do we need to know here? Why are people jealous of you? We have Guide. Light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. And we have the Shadow attribute, places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. So what I'm getting from this card, pile 3, is that you're some type of, whether a successful entrepreneur or maybe just a person that has some type of a higher status in your society, or maybe in your small group, it doesn't matter, but you're somebody who knows how to take chances when they present themselves for you. And you're somebody who excels at things, and you are quite aware when an opportunity presents themselves to you, and you know exactly how to take that opportunity and what to do. And that's why you move very quickly. And you know when there's nothing, you are staying quiet, you're staying peaceful, you're not moving. But when you get a sign that it's time to move, you go fast. So you're definitely somebody who listens to the cycles in life. So the cycles, when it's time to move, you move. When it's a cycle that represents staying still, so a standstill, you are staying still. So you have this sense of listening to change, and when that change happens, you adapt accordingly to that change. And this is what takes you a lot further in life than other people around you. And that's why when they look at you, they are very much jealous and envious, and when they talk about you, they will say that you are too overly focused on material possessions, you are overly focused on goals. But even though you might be focused on goals, it doesn't mean that the goals are everything you aspire to. They only see you that way, but you are somebody who does enjoy the process. Whether you move or you're at a standstill, you still enjoy the process. And getting towards the goal and getting to the goal to be in that position is just a reward at the end of that process. But they will not see it that way. They will resent you. They will say you have become a trader of the craft. You have forgotten what's important. You are a soul out, whatever they say, whatever. It doesn't really matter because that's only their point of view. Let's see what else. Why are people jealous of you, pile 3? The whale is the guardian of knowledge. Yes, you have a certain knowledge. Like I said, you possess the knowledge of the cycles of life. When you have to be still, you're still. When you have to move, you move. And because of it, because you have this knowledge and this wisdom, you go very far with your achievements. And whether other people, they don't know how to listen to this nature cycles and move accordingly. And that's why they are behind. That's why they're behind you. Let's see what else. Why are they jealous? I'm blessed. Exactly. You are blessed. You have so many blessings in your life, but it didn't happen by chance. Everything is a result of your efforts, of your abilities. And they're envious of the blessings you have in your life. But they don't understand that each and every blessing is well-deserved. It is well-deserved. You've tried. You've given your best into achieving those blessings and attaining those blessings. So they're rightfully yours. And they are jealous of it. Let's see what else. Why are they jealous of you? We have the Shekinah, sacred safe. Sacred self. I said safe. So maybe some of you have a safe somewhere with money or some possessions or deeds that are very valuable and people are jealous of it, okay? I see a lot of riches here in this group, even though riches was a theme for the pile 2, but I feel like for you, pile 3, it's material riches that are actually here as in terms of the jealousy. So people are jealous of what you possess, material possessions, and how you came to acquire them. So the sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Like I already said, the rhythm of life, so the cycles, you know how to dance with the cycles of life, how to ride the waves. Let's say it like that, okay? And this is what sets you apart from other people, and that's why they're jealous, because they cannot dance with the life. And they cannot follow the cycles correctly as you can. Let's see what else. You have Paul Divination, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. And I feel this is very, very humorous, because I feel like this knowledge that you possess, you're actually giving it away for free. You're actually telling everybody exactly how you managed to do this. But because these people are so jealous and envious, they cannot hear you. They cannot understand what you're saying, because they're so caught up in the story that you're a sellout, that you did this in a certain way that it's not righteous, that they can't even see that you're offering them the solution for free. This is so funny, pile 3. I'm so sorry that you're surrounded with those type of people, because I bet it can be a bit of frustrating to actually try to help somebody and that person cannot even hear you, and it resents you because you have done something and wants to be in your shoes, but they're not taking the advice how to get there. I think it's a waste of time for you to try to help these people, because they're not willing to hear you out. They're keen on resenting you. That's all they want to do. And I feel like you're doing this in vain. We have an expression in Croatian language. I don't know if it's something similar in English. It basically says throwing pearls in front of pigs. So you're basically throwing valuables at somebody who doesn't know how valuable a pearl is. They're pigs. They don't know what a pearl is. They think it's garbage, okay? They don't know the value of it. And you're throwing it in front of them, but they don't know the value of it. They couldn't see it even if somebody showed them how much of value those pearls are. So I basically think you're wasting time and energy. You're giving it away to somebody who doesn't want to and cannot understand. Okay, let's clarify that a bit to see why are people jealous of you, pile 3. What do we need to know here? We have the King of Swords, but in reverse. Okay. We have the Death, but I think this is in reverse. Yeah. What else? We have the Temperance. I always have to check because I never know with this deck. Yeah, it's Temperance. Upright. We have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful. And we have the Tower, but yeah, it's upright. Sorry guys, I clearly, me and this deck are not getting along. I never know which side is upwards and which side is reverse, but please don't take this as an obstacle to your reading. I have to be sure. Okay, so I feel that people envy you because you can say whatever, so you don't have any blocks in expressing yourself. You will not be harsh, you will not be mean, but if the situation requires you to be a bit more colder, you will do that without apologies. So without excuses, you will definitely say what you think and do what must be done, and don't really care about how other people will perceive that. And I feel it's some type of a freedom that people who are envious of you don't possess. They will like to be the same way, but they are too concerned about what other people will say about them. So they would rather remain quiet and stuff everything in and not say anything. Okay, and you don't have that problem. They're envious of you because of it. What else? I'm seeing here with the Death card. I feel that a lot of you here are able to progress so immensely that it's really hard to keep up for these people. Like today you're having 3 accomplishments, tomorrow you already have 10, the day after that you have 27 accomplishments, and they're just unable to keep up with you. It's like keeping up with conditions. It's not possible. It's the same with you. So keeping up with you, it's impossible. They feel that they're up against a mountain and they're very small, and you just keep growing and growing and growing. And with the Temperance here, I definitely feel that a lot of them don't have the patience to wait for the results. Whereas you are somebody who, I think you do more things at once. Okay, so you plan on different aspects at the same time, and some goals take more time to achieve, and some goals are smaller goals, so you achieve them quickly. But the people who are envious of you only see goals being achieved. They don't see the effort you have put and the time and the planning behind it, and they just see the end result, while you have the patience to start a big goal now and the wait that it comes true in maybe 2, 3, 5 years, and work on smaller goals in the meantime. And all they see is a goal accomplished, goal accomplished, goal accomplished, and then something humongous, a humongous goal accomplished, and they can't wrap their heads around how is it possible for you to achieve all those goals and the big goal as well. But it's because they don't have the patience to wait it out for it to come to fruition, and you do, and you give it time, you give it effort, you give everything that's necessary, even if you have to wait a few years. And with the Ten of Cups, that is why you have all the blessings. That is why your life is in order. That's why everything is opened up for you. That's why you have success. That's why you have fulfillment. Because you have the knowledge and you have the patience. And with the Tower card, I feel, and with underneath the Pall Divination, I feel that you always act on your inspiration, and whenever you get inspired to make a change in your life, you do that, even though it has to break certain things, even though it has to end certain relationships. If you have to change a situation, maybe move or change professions, whatever it is, you're willing to do that change, to go through that change, to be able to reach your goal. And other people are not ready to do that. So again, they only see your accomplishments, but they don't understand how they are done and how they are accomplished. And that's why they're jealous of you. Pile 3, this was your reading. I hope it resonated, and I hope that I see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, Pile 4. You have chosen this beautiful Shiva Lingam stone. And oh boy, do I have a lot to talk about this stone. So this stone is very special because the stone represents the perfect balance between divine masculine and divine feminine energies. This stone brings perfect balance into the energies in your life. And it's a stone that actually does not require cleansing. It cleanses and charges itself because it is integrated. It is one whole. It does not lose anything, or nor it can gain anything. And precisely because you have chosen this pile with the Shiva Lingam stone, I would definitely say that people are jealous of your balance, of your energies. You're somebody who is well put together. You're somebody who has learned how to balance the differences, the opposites in your life, and use that to your advantage. And you do it with such grace and such ease that people are actually angry at you for. That's what I'm getting, okay? They are angry because they see you achieving everything with ease. But let's dive into the reading to see whether this message has to do with why people are jealous of you. I bet it does, but still, we're here to pull the cards. So let's see what the cards will say. Why are people jealous of you, Pile 4? What do we need to know? We have the Thief, light attribute, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. This is such a perfect card for the stone. And we have the Shadow attribute, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. So just to start off the reading, why you got this card is because you have integrated your parts. You have integrated the feminine and masculine energies within yourself, and you have opened up your potential for wealth. And when we talk about wealth, we don't just mean financial, material wealth. It's emotional wealth, mental wealth, spiritual wealth, wealth in terms of relationships, wealth in terms of health, whatever, okay? So this is the potential you have woken up within yourself. And when the people who are jealous of you look at you, they want to steal your ideas, they want to steal your possessions, they want to steal your power, they steal the attention you're getting because they lack that. They haven't recognized that they have all of those things within themselves. And you have Pile 4. You have learned the perfect balance. You have learned that all of the potential that you have inside of you can be unlocked. And you unlocked it, and now you're doing great things. And everybody who comes in touch with you envies that about you because they don't know how to do it. They see you being creative. They see you being prosperous, happy, fulfilled, wealthy, acknowledged. Everything is working out for you, Pile 4. And yet, other people wish to rob that from you because they don't understand that this cannot be robbed from you or be taken for themselves. Because they live in lack and you live in abundance, you will always have enough and they will never have enough. And this is practically amazing, powerful. I knew it from the moment that I took the SHIVA LINGAM stone for this group that it was going to be something very special. And it is powerful. I'm looking forward to see the other cards, but I feel this is the core of your reading. And I could basically stop here because this is the true reason why people are jealous of you. Because you have found your endless source of abundance. And they haven't even started to begin the search for it. Okay, let's see what else. Why are people jealous of you, Pal 4? What do we need to know? So we have the resolution. So, like I said, you have found your answers. You have found everything you were looking for. You found a resolution for your problems, for your doubts, for your insecurities. And you are whole, you are integrated. And whatever problem faces you, so whatever you may encounter through life, you are equipped to deal with it accordingly. And there isn't a challenge that you can't complete. There isn't anything you can't do because you have everything. You know that everything will be given to you in the right time because you have this abundance mindset. And because you're always looking for a resolution, you always get the resolution. You're not looking at the problem. When you see a problem, you instantly try to solve it. And you look at the problem from the perspective of the solution. And that's why you never get stuck. And this is what people are jealous of. What else? What else we need to know? We have the crow. The crow will connect you to the laws of nature. So I bet that a lot of you from Pile 4 are deep into spirituality, or maybe just the law of attraction. I wouldn't say law of attraction is deeply spiritual, but it definitely has to do a lot with spirituality. So it doesn't really matter how deep you are definitely well acquainted with how manifestation process works. And because of it, you are somebody who will always get what they intend to get. Maybe not in the form you are wanting, but that definitely when you get to the core of the things, you always get what you truly want. And the people who are jealous of you are extremely jealous of that because you are, my dear Pile 4, a powerful manifester. You manifest things with ease because you have understanding of the manifestation process. And if you're even deep in spirituality, then you know how to work around with life cycles and you know how to behave in each and every phase. And this is what brings you enormous results. Let's see what else. I feel you're just somebody who is so deeply satisfied and in peace that people are troubled by it. Okay? That's what I'm getting, to tell you the truth. You're somebody who is at peace and you cannot be disturbed, and everybody else looking at you and thinking for themselves, it is not possible, but they secretly want it. We have the divine director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Exactly. You are a happy person because you have integrated all of your parts. And this is what your energy gives off. It gives off happiness and fulfillment. And this is what people crave. And when they see you, they are envious of it. Okay, we have two that want to come out. We have Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels, stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. And Saint Germain, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. I think pile 2 also got this card, I'm not sure, but it doesn't matter, because your message is this. You are somebody who has passed the threshold of an ordinary person, of somebody who believes that life happens to them, that they are the victims of their own circumstances. You're way past that threshold. You're somebody who has worked on their karma, and you have basically created good karma, or even better, you have started to release the whole concept of karma and not be attached to bad or good karma, which would be even better for some of you if you have already started doing that. But you're definitely out of the drama. You have decided not to participate in the usual victim mentality, maybe attacker mentality, savior mentality, whatever mentality a person can attain through life. Maybe a stable person, or just confident person. But all of those types of behaviors are not based in a healthy, balanced, how should I put it? In a healthy and balanced source. They are just extremes of types of behavior, and you have surpassed that. You have risen up from that type of behaviors, and because of it, you have this trust, this faith in life, and you are guided. Because you are guided, you know you can take steps that an ordinary person is afraid of taking. And this is what makes a lot of people jealous of you. Let's see what else. Let's clarify that with the tarot. So we have 2 of them. We have the 9 of Wands and 5 of Wands. Beautiful. So look at this 9 of Wands. Usually 9 of Wands is represented with 9 wands, and it shows a person that is very tired from all the battles, from all the challenges. But here we have the 9 of Wands, a person who has taken its time to really learn a craft. And they might be tired from all their learning, but the wisdom and knowledge they have acquired through that learning is impressive. And with the 5 of Wands, I feel that you as a person, besides getting all the knowledge, you have learned how to look your problems in the eye and face them and see them for what they truly are, an opportunity to grow. And this is why you are different from other people, and this is why they are jealous, because you don't see problems, you see solutions, like I already said. So we have 2 more. Oh gosh, you guys get a lot of cards. So the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So you are somebody, like I already said, who has given a lot of time and effort to build your life. And this is what we see here. You have taken your time and given your all to be able to be at this point. And I feel that you deserve to enjoy every step of this way, every step of this journey you're at, because it is well deserved. You have given your all, you've been patient, and now you're reaping your rewards. And if anybody is jealous of that, it only means they not even started their journey towards the same thing. I think you have all the right in the world to enjoy this place where you're currently at. Let's see what else. We have the Ace of Wands. So you're somebody who always has new ideas, who always gets motivated to do things, and it always leads you to success. And this is what pisses off a lot of people. I have to say it like that because I feel a lot of anger because you are so successful in everything you do, but you don't do everything. You do only things that you feel drawn to, and that is the exact reason why you are successful, because you're listening to your inspiration. You're not doing things because you think that there's financial safety there or there's acceptance there. You do it because your soul really wants it, and that's why you're always successful. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah. So whenever a situation arises that is asking you to move forward or move away from it, you do that. When a situation arises for you to come back to a certain situation, you do that. And when it's time for a completely new path, you do that as well. So you are somebody who is very well connected to the voice of your soul. That's what I'm getting here. And everything you do is your soul's expression. And that's why everything you do is so greatly admired and hated at the same time. Let's see what else. We have Knight of Pentacles. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles. You are somebody who is very dedicated, and you have gone through a lot to be able to be at the top where you're currently at. And guess what? People are not aware of it. They only see you at the top. They don't see how much effort and time it took you to reach the top. And they don't really care. They just want to be you, Pile 4. They want to be you. But they're still not ready to do the sacrifice that is necessary to be able to go to the top. So my dear Pile 4, I'm so proud of you. I felt you were special, and you really are. Keep doing what you're doing. And I hope that this reading resonated. And I hope that I see you in the next reading. Bye.